Так, всем привет, пацаны. Должно быть ок, все вроде. Нет? Так, нажмите А, чтобы начать. Где у меня А? Блин. Вроде нормально. Работает. Смотрим. Первый раз играю в такую игру. Но, блин. Не сейчас. Наверное, надо потише сделать, да? Не знаю, пацаны. Вот так нормально? Размер субтитров средний. Не знаю, как он. Привет, Лонгман. Давай, ты первый, рад тебя видеть. Ты мне расскажешь, что по звуку, тише, громче. Вот. Я очень рад за Colorful, потому что, мне кажется, я уже говорил, я единственный, кто в него верил, потому что, как его только не называли, а я верю в тяжелый труд, так сказать. Я очень верю. Я много раз говорил, что мне жаль, что Life ушел, потому что, на мой взгляд, он был более талантливым, чем Colorful. Но Colorful доказал в очередной раз, что талант не имеет никакого значения. Поэтому, как бы, а Life просто не захотел пробиваться через тернии к звездам, хотя мог бы. А Colorful сказал, мне пофиг. И, как бы, я очень рад. Вот. Мун все равно all-time best игрок для меня, но чуток не хватило. Мне кажется, у него была... ну, чуть потяжелее, может быть, сетка, но тем не менее. Ну, то есть его там и чизами потрепали, и все такое. У Colorful был попроще, и больше сил осталось на финал. Но в целом, как бы, игра достойна. Вообще хороший голд получился. Система необычно интересная. Ну, давай ты там по настройкам что-то. Меня хорошо, да, говоришь? Но музыка в игре должна быть слышно. Так. Так, ладно. Предыдущее меню это B. Сохранить. Классическая версия. А, я не знаю, какая. А, это уже другая. Давайте классику. Значит, я классику купил, да? Че, серьезно? Сейчас. Выйти из игры. Окей. Сейчас. Раз, раз, раз. Раз. Сейчас. А, раз, раз, раз. Так. Хотя мне здесь не понадобится этот контроллер, да, мне надо будет просто Б жать, все, и с вами говорить. А, не, надо будет что-то жать иногда, вроде как. Так, не сейчас. Ну вот сейчас давай почекаем, Лонгман. Так, классическая версия. Так, ладно, поехали. Едва виден, это, наверное, вот так. Или... Едва виден. Наверное, едва это вот так, да? Ладно, давай вот так. Хорошо, поехали. Какой цвет бэт-техники выбираем, пацаны? Ну, синий, наверное, да? Синий самое то. Блин, я ни разу не играл в такого плана игры, но увидел сегодня у чела какого-то там на стриме и просто офигел, что-то я подзалип. Я не думаю, что меня такая тема может вообще... Блин, я реально очень много упускаю, с возрастом становишься сентиментальнее и на вещи смотришь иначе. Чуть потише. Ладно, сделаем музыку потише. Хорошо. Привет, Дарк Новик. О-о. Пацаны, чё это? О!
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Будем здесь до того, пока нас остановят. Ну, типа, проникнем в хранилище. Так что вот что нам имеется. Я сделал потише после этого.
Christ.
Move in.
Доволен, да.
Hey, wait! Wait for backup.
Тем более, что он сам по себе сейчас, он очень
Take the
красав.
stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops
Не
want him
знаю,
dead.
Лонгман,
You
посмотрим.
ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
О, Харви Дент здесь такой. Необычно. А. Б. Традиционно. Приятного ара. Y, а где Y? А, Y здесь, X здесь, понял.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs.
X, я справлюсь.
Shot out of the sky.
Я справлюсь.
Criminals in this city.
А, блин!
They need something to fear.
Блин, я не то нажал. Да fuck. X, Y, А, Б, все.
The hell did he go?
Блин.
Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Пацаны, я уже зафейлил. А, Б, X, Y, да? А, Б, X, Y. Право. О, вы видели? Вы видели, как я сделал? Красавчик, это я поймал. РС? Что такое РС? РС. Блин, что-то, походу, игра будет сложнее, чем я думал. Уп! Это я сделал, видишь? Станьте кругом. Не, у меня не стик, у меня... А, аркадный стик, да. А, это я знаю. А, Б, X, Y. Ну, то есть у меня не геймпад, да, у меня стик. На что и ноль. Громко, да? Это я тоже. Вы видели, да? Такой контроль, микрух.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Не превращайся в чудовище.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Порой чудовище просто необходимо. А. Вверх. Вниз. Вниз, А. Успел. Пипец, тут на реакцию надо, оказывается. Ну давай, сейчас драчка будет. Главное X, Y не перепутать. Вверх. Оп. Вниз. Оп. 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 Вперед X. X, Y. Оп. Оп. А. Ну, вверх Y. Оп. Я успел. Можете использовать РТ. РТ. Пец, я за. Блин. Может, кнопки выучил. Вниз, а? А? Там будет вверх, вверх, вверх. АРТ. Да блин, АРТ. АРТ. Да какая у меня РТ? Подождите, да? Сейчас. Потише, да, надо сделать? Предпух, как же StarCraft? Общую или громкость музыки? Да у меня, блин, у меня аркадный стик. Ты знаешь, что это такое? Вот. Тут не совсем понятно, что он приспособлен как и для этого, для PS, PlayStation, для Xbox и для компа. То есть у меня кнопки подписаны, смотри, AX, это значит А на... То есть одна и та же кнопка, это А и X. То есть А для Xbox, X для PlayStation. Я смотрю X, а это не X, это А. Понимаешь? Так что... Ну, как бы... Или вот, например, кнопка у меня. А, ну, все остальные разные, да. Вопросов нет к тебе. Как РТ? Ну, блин, найс, конечно. РТ. РТ. А, РТ это вот. Все, блин. Я не увидел название. Все. Сори. Бросок с прогим, наверное, да. Это сейчас. Возобновить. А, РТ, да? Ну. А, РТ, я же жал. Даю. Может, я что-то еще не прожимаю? А плюс РТ. Пацаны, что не так? Ну, АРТ. Что? Ладно, давайте все сделаем. Нет, это меня возвращает в меню. Плюс? Думаешь, нажать плюс надо? Блин, что за фигня? Ладно, все кнопки жму. Чё, блин. А давайте попробуем. Ща. Если я мышкой могу, может тут и на клаве можно управлять? А, давайте тогда без этого. Нафиг он нужен? На клаве православный. Т, показать варианты. АВ, АСД. Переместите камеру. О, сразу. Изи.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Payday.
Стоп, а давайте на клаве какое управление? Я, конечно, извиняюсь. А. Ты. Можно, пожалуйста, на клаве какое управление? Переместить, escape меню, пауза. Выберите действие. А, на мышке просто выбирать. О, вот это я люблю. Кайф, вот это кайф. Вот это, блин, надо было сразу. Зачем это вообще? Кайф, сейчас заиграем, пацаны, все, без промашек. Yeah.
Well, if you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far.
Субтитры, может, побольше вам сделать, пацаны? Нормально?
Doesn't belong.
Средний размер.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Ты нарушил закон, и я здесь.
The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people just
Готэму
look like
нужен
that
герой.
in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt
Мне
down
нравится эта
people
фраза.
like you.
So that makes me what? A villain? Sounds
Она это
fun.
запомнит. Видите, что сверху
Gotta
написано?
admit
Типа
it.
влияет на
You give
сюжет.
a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know
Сегодня.
not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
О,
And let's put
май.
you in a cage.
Ура! Прикольно не голосом
Bring it
сделали.
back.
И поехали. Оп, вниз, вверх. Ну, на клаве вообще изи. Клава это моя вторая натура. Какие? Изи. Вверх. Не, клава это вообще, я не знаю. Оп, оп, оп. Ну, это по сюжету так, пацаны. Shift-Q. Оп. И что ты будешь делать, дамочка? Вверх. Давай, давай, давай. Оп. Оп. Shift-E. Е-е-е. Ой, ну женщин нельзя бить, но в игре можно. Так что воспользуемся этим. Так, давайте, давайте. Ну. Пока в Хант не играю, да. Привет, Остер Икс. Привет, Сашка, потихоньку. А у тебя как? Оп. Е. Назад. Вперед. О, вот так тебе, блин. Shift E. И с прогиба. А, ну так. Мини-прогиб. Ну. Оп. Кайф.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Я была бы так не уверен. А что? Е. И целится мышка, это вообще, пацаны. Не, у меня плойка есть, но я на компе играю. На даче есть. Оп. Ку. Вниз. Лево. Shift-E. Да я нажал же. Е. Ну-ка, давай. Оп. Право. Право. Хорош. Вот это я вообще мужик.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit.
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Блин, прикольно не сделали.
God damn it! Said don't shoot! No! Wait!
Давай. Остер, я знаю, с новым боссом уже играл, ты про Scarecrow. Изи. Мышка это вообще. Ку. Блин, кайф сделал. Я вообще не знал, что такие игры мне могут зайти, пацаны. Вам как, нравится смотреть? Нет? Еще пока не понятно. Это как называется? Визуальная новелла? Блин, ни одну не смотрел у миксера. Оказывается, прикольно. Но это, наверное, если Бэтмен, то все прикольно. Спасибо, неизвестный пишет. Ты сексуальный Бэтмен. Спасибо. Так. Попробуй Guilty Gear Strive, Сашка, тебе больше зайдет. Это МК-11 уже все. Ну, типа.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Не сопротивляйся, а то упадешь.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you.
Вверх.
Bye, Bat.
Ах ты сучка. А видели, что она сделала, пацаны? Чем тебе это не нравится, Сашка? Сказал человек, который играет в PUBG.
Step out of the
Или
shadows
это я тебя впутаю с кем-то?
and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then,
О,
time to
пипец.
save the city.
Добро пожаловать в Готэм, достижением не дал.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed.
Так что с субтитрами,
under
пацаны?
Mayor
Побольше
Hill's
сделать,
authority.
нет?
But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Пейте мое вино, оно очень дорогое.
Enjoy drinking my wine. It's worth more than most of you.
Oh, no, he's kidding, everyone. No wine is that expensive. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Работал ночной
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well, then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Не, Happy Pirate. Я случайно увидел. Я клянусь, ни одной новеллы от Миксера не смотрел. Случайно увидел сегодня у чела, там, который файтинги обычно стримит, и просто офигел. Так залип, и мне так захотелось самому поиграть, что не знаю. Так что с субтитрами, парни, сделать побольше вам или нет?
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust
Старик
your
злой.
family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, I'm flattered, truly, but this night is about getting Harvey Dent elected so he can fix those potholes.
I think I speak for half the room when I say politicians are puppets.
Oh, come on now, Bob. I'm not a politician. I'm a crusader. No strings attached.
Да, ладно.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours.
Реально,
There's
старый
always
зануда.
hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so.
Надежда
That's how you
способна
get
рассеять
creeps
тьму.
like this Batman, or whatever it's called.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Huh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city. Oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway. It was terrible.
Может быть, на
Truly
бара, да,
terrible.
кстати, согласен с
A
тобой.
tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe.
Спасибо за сочувствие.
Well, I don't like to think about babies.
Нет.
And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, Harvey is the one who's been behind the project since day one. A vote for him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
You'll have it.
Thank you. Thank you both. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Oh, well, hello.
О, добрый вечер.
Harvey
О,
Dent,
май.
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Сугубо
Actually,
неофициально.
I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Привет,
Come
Волк.
on now, it's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Ну, конечно,
this
порезался,
now
когда
is
брился.
just,
Вики,
cut
Вики.
myself
Пока
shaving.
что
What?
Вики,
Butler
неизвестная,
didn't
не
help you this
кошка.
time? Hey, kidding, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
О, май.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
Спасибо, Навар. Нет, ты просто нравится. У меня один из там, так сказать,
And what
моих
kind of business do you think
фундаментальных зрителей, которые
controls
всегда
enough
смотрят.
votes to get
Так
them into
что
City
не
Hall.
во мне дело, но спасибо тебе.
This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang.
Только 3 сезона
Word of
неизвестно.
warning, Bruce.
Мне потом перестало нравиться, когда там все возрождаться стали.
Play
Мне показалось, что это отстой.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Не успел сделать выбор.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone. My analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey, huh? Wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move, and I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up. For Gotham, for our city.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means you're really no one's. Pick a lane before you have a head-on collision. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Упс. Пацаны, ну чё, как вы думаете? Я уже накосячил много или нет? Или все еще исправимо? Но это бандюган был. Но тем не менее, в моем доме он гость, поэтому я должен был как-то... Ну не знаю, меня смутило, наверное, то, что на меня смотрели, фиг знает.
It's me.
Oh my.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions ripple Boston East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with break-in and entry incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we are now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio
Альфред это,
was
конечно.
found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with.
Кошка-взломщица.
Are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon.
Хотел бы я знать больше о ней. Понятно, понятно.
A few have died, while most have been admitted to
Пингвин, кстати, здесь другой, да?
The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the
Другом детства, по-моему, в Бэтмене не так было, да?
mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the Asian
Что с тобой случилось, Холмс?
44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police.
Не готов идти на неоправданный риск на улицу города. В принципе. О, Вики Вейл. Стремление к правде. Ну да, Пингвин здоровый человек скорее. Так, Кармайн Фалькона.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his
10 миллионов. Ну, почти как Москва.
skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it.
Лечебница.
Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero.
Ну да.
Over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime.
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen
Vote
drive.
for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and
Ой, escape не то.
I approve this message.
Сообщение СМИ.
Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we are now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has
А как назад?
thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that
Правая
tar
кнопка
black
мышки.
smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters
Привет,
of fellow
Валкер.
passengers.
Все отлично, спасибо.
Died, while most have been
Тебя
admitted
как?
to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister
Nearly fell off a building for this.
should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property
Let's find out what was so important.
to modify and improve the city's aging buildings. Some
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume.
Сори за автоп, как тебе финал Голда? Я уже отвечал в начале стрима. Круто, все понравилось, турнир понравился, выступление Фоги понравилось. Тем более он как бы сам, да, сейчас по себе, то есть он вообще красава. И я очень рад, что... Я не помню, то ли ты мне писал, то ли кто-то говорил, что... То ли ты, то ли Нара, кто-то, короче, из основных зрителей, что я, типа, оставил плохое наследие. В прошлый раз, когда, ну, мы с Фоги это, ну, расстались, так сказать, да, в 2019, что ли, году. И когда мы в 2020 возобновили работу, как бы у меня задача как раз была, чтобы в следующий раз он уже сам смог, как сказать, ну, быть независимым. И мне кажется, что вот, он это доказал. Мне кажется, ему чуть не хватило. Если бы он выиграл Лина, то, мне кажется, он бы голд потащил. Хотя, если бы ДКВ... Потому что, ну, с Colorful, мне кажется, против Фоги очень неудобно играть. Хотя он прогрессировал в последнее время. Но не имеет значения. Финал понравился. Все равно считаю, что Мун лучший all-time игрок. Чуть у него, может, посложнее сетка была или более изматывающие матчи, не знаю. И, может, если в другой день финал был бы, он бы выиграл. Вот, система проведения групповая мне понравилась. То, что за неделю они все сделали, не очень понравилось. Типа, ну, финал в один день с полуфиналами БО5, БО5, мне кажется, чересчур. Но игры сами прикольные. Мун красава, чуть не хватило. Colorful, всегда за него болел, доказал, что талант не имеет значения, мне кажется. Потому что никто не скажет, что Colorful талантливый игрок, вряд ли, да, найдется такой человек. Ну, может, кто-то скажет, но он трудоголик. И он доказал, что типа, тяжелый труд себя оправдывает. И поэтому я очень рад за него. Потому что я никогда не говорил про него плохо, всегда считал, что у него большой потенциал, потому что он трудоголик, в чем-то на Фоге похож. И он это доказал, и я очень за него рад, потому что у него колоссальный прогресс. И хочется задать вопрос тем, кто его обзывал, рассказал, типа, ну, как дела, да, пацаны? Потому что, ну, чувак, он как бы продемонстрировал скиллуху. Так что очень за него рад. Считаю, что для него нужная победа, но далеко еще до какого-то большого триумфа. Потому что... Потому что... Ну, мало забраться на вершину. Нужно на ней как бы остаться, закрепиться. Это всегда намного сложнее. Поэтому надеюсь, что в следующем голде мы увидим с вами инфтяша. И думаю, что ну, типа, чтобы они разделили все-таки полуфинальные и финальные матчи. Групповой этап не понравился, система. Что-то в ней есть такое. Не, я думаю, там все равно, если взять их статистику, там будет сильно в пользу... Ну, может, не сильно, но в пользу Фоги. Сейчас посмотрим даже. Так что... Ну, действительно, Colorful в последнее время прибавил. Просто в Фоге уже есть как бы страта, заготовка по поводу Colorful. Ну и как с ним играть. Ну, на пинге имеется в виду даже. Ну вот, у них как бы 75% в пользу Фоги. Ну, то есть, типа, сильно в пользу Фоги. В 21 году, да, Colorful чуть больше его выиграл. Но если взять, например, конец 20-го, то есть последние полгода взять, то у них счет, ну, по картам 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 9, 5 в пользу Колорфула. Ну, то есть, типа, по матчам. Раз, два, три. 4. 4-2 в пользу Колорфула. Ну, то есть, типа, я думаю, у Фоги был бы супер реальный шанс выиграть Голд. Ну, вообще, очень реально, потому что... Ну, то есть, я думаю, Colorful в данный момент был бы чуть-чуть перевес все равно. Но это намного лучше, чем любой другой соперник для Фоги в финале. Ну, в гранд-финале, поэтому... Не знаю, как-то так. Все, поехали.
Did you
Было
find out what that Catwoman?
Да, Фоги, он ну, подслился этот, и все-таки против против форсира чуть не ту страту выбрал. А так все нормально.
Tried to steal.
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Да, и в ту же калитку 15 суй, потому что его тоже как бы не ставили, да, всерьез мало кто, а я прям, ну вообще это моя работа, я уже не должен удивляться, сейчас типа кто-то скажет ЧСВ, но реально я очень редко ошибаюсь ну, как бы в игроках перспективных, потому что вот 15 суй тоже я говорил, я еще с Фоги говорю, тебе надо с ним трениться, чувак реально, ну, типа, очень перспективный. И он выстрелил на этом голде, я тоже очень за него рад. Чуваку, сколько там, ну, очень молодой он, и если он продолжит играть, у него реально большие возможности. Вот он как раз талантливый игрок, и при этом он еще тренируется дофига. То есть у него вообще есть все перспективы. Вот. Да, то есть он вообще как бы супер красавчик. Капитальный.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Сейчас за водой, пацаны. Сори. Я не знаю, что там Майкер говорил, но не все так просто. То есть дело не в том, что как бы сама стратегия не та. Дело все в том, что Фоги проиграл не в момент самой игры, а в момент подготовки. То есть, потому что я знаю, как он готовился. И то есть, когда он составлял план на там Tide Hunters, он по-любому, если этот вариант рассматривал, скорее всего, он рассматривал, то он в этот момент и проиграл. То есть, потому что когда ты готовишь план на игру, ты уже от него практически не не отталкиваешься, не отклоняешься. То есть ты от него отталкиваешься, и там любые шаги влево-вправо, это, как правило, приводит к очень плохим последствиям. Собственно, Илин сыграл эту карту, да, потому что, в прошлый раз Фоги эту страту не законтрил. И как бы Фоги почему-то после этого выводов не сделал. Странно. Или сделал, но не совсем те. Или не учел. Так что он не сегодня проиграл, да, эту игру, если так можно выразиться.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat, I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping.
Ну вот, призрак, ты Фоги напиши. Скажи, я все знаю, вот. Расклад.
Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. The guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night, though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Это не
You
совпадение.
think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to
Первый
be close,
эпизод.
I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Получено достижение. Та, что ускользнула.
Where are you, Oz?
Thank you, sir.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Дилер. Не, нам не нужен дилер, правильно, пацаны? Мы же не такие.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you.
Русский акцент.
Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz?
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. You're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do? Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Ой. Что он жестко с ними.
Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
You didn't need to take it so far.
Some folks are fine hearing, Bruce. Others don't get the message unless it's beaten into them. It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all I got is this park.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I have my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait to get started.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Вы успеваете читать, но скорость титров, конечно, я не контролирую. Могу только побольше их сделать. Типа, такие будут мощные. Как Бэтмен. Это похоже я. Кто еще на ламбе приезжает? Ну,
Mr.
да.
Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Ну не прям дрыщавый. Ну такой, да.
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. Let us honor their memory with this new facility, in the hope that a night like that never happens again.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing, as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even spoke with him behind closed doors.
Well, I think Mr. Falcone is a voter just like anyone else in this city. He came to learn about Harvey Dent, your next mayor. Next question.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real journalism here?
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce? What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later.
Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
О, получено достижение встречи с прессой. Ну, судя по ощущениям, так себе прошла встречка, да?
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's chopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Засранец, а? Разбил фотку стопудово с родителями.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Ранга.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here...
Instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation. You gotta help yourself out here, Mr. Wayne. Otherwise, people are gonna fill in the blanks and it won't be in your favor.
Блин,
You're
я
gonna
не
beat
успел.
this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Блин, я отказался, получается.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Да. Может, уж тогда его Фалькона не пустил, помните, поговорить? Он это запомнил, но я же до этого все нормально сделал.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is.
Оперили как яйца.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Ладно.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made two enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
It's gotta be politically motivated. Hill can't match your fundraising, so he's trying to take out your biggest donor.
I don't know. This is a new low, even for Hill. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Похоже на женщину-кошку, да? Мы же ее там ударили. И она посмотрела на... Ага, смотрите,
You
она
didn't
тоже...
tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
I think we've met before.
You do look familiar.
Everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Прикольно, да?
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
I'd take that ride.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye. It could have been worse.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
О, напряжение нарастает, пацаны. Такой у нее синяк, конечно.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
What do you want with Harvey?
Don't worry about your friend. My interest in him is personal. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... why take the risk?
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl?
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am, I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
Selina, please, give me the address.
Oh, he says please when he wants to. Okay, Bruce. Seeing as I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Вот тролляка, а?
Alfred. I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Какая же засада? Всем понятно.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
А, я могу уходить.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury. Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Не знаю, лонгон, кстати. Наверное, 18+. Привет, Сокол, потихоньку. Да, работаю. Дядя вот стал пару дней назад, кайфую. Ну, пока что это морально, но это... У меня все потихоньку, спасибо. А у тебя как дела? Слышал, ты не просто сейчас кидаешь людей, ты еще забираешь целые тимы, да? Всех моих работяг отдал, забрал.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Так.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist.
О, кайф, поздравляю. Давно пора, Сокол, если честно. Я очень рад за вас. Когда? Примите мои искренние поздравления, ты и Оля. Следующий год. А чё девишник тогда так рано? Чтобы побольше сделать? Кайф, ну очень рад за вас.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
А, понял. Ну, поздравляю, поздравляю. Надеюсь, увидимся до этого времени. Сделаем мальчишник какой-нибудь. Приезжай в Белгород, там на стримфест, не знаю. Давай, заходи, дыря.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Давай, Бэтмен, думай.
The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Как у вас в целом ситуация в Германии? Лучше, хуже стало? Давай, давай. Бэтмен, думай.
White Rose.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Good thinking, sir.
No.
That bad?
Ну ты как, нормально сам?
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club.
This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull.
Вон же впредь.
Did this?
Shift E. О май гад. ВАСД, чтобы найти пулю.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
На работу много, это хорошо. Связь.
Never seen a bullet do that.
А, все, руки с этим надо связать.
No.
Да вот.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Don't think so.
No proof.
Don't think so. Ладно.
Find a connection. The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
А, и с головой его связать. А, или с головой уже нельзя связать. А, стоп.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Так, это кишки. Ну, военный, вот же военный лежит. Так,
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Так.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Угу.
Phosphorus spike.
Мисс Марпл.
Vantage point.
Да не говори.
We have a winner.
Да. Привет, Ванёр. Как дела? Как экзамены, Ванёр? Сокол, у тебя когда мальчишник будет?
So where did he go?
Куда поступил? Или идешь в армию? Как дела вообще?
Killing time. Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Включил голос. Получен достижение величайший детектив мира.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
You didn't do this alone. Where are the others?
Long gone. You won't find them.
Так поступаешь или поступил уже?
I won't break.
Your bones will.
О май гад.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me!
Tell me!
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Красава, Ванёр, красавчик. Кем будешь?
Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. Please don't.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal!
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops.
Get an ambulance in here!
You're gonna need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Hey! Freeze! Don't move!
Stand
Красава.
down, Montoya. No. Thank God. He was about to kill me.
You want to tell me what the hell this is all about?
I told you he was about to kill me. What are you waiting for? Arrest him.
I'm doing your job.
Yeah, that's the problem. We'll take it from here.
Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Я даже ему руку не сломал, ё-моё. Вообще, самый мягкий Бэтмен из всех, наверное, которые в эту игру играют. Да я ему не сломал руку. Ты чё, Альфред?
Your parents didn't
Привет,
raise you
Шугар.
this way,
Ты красавчик.
and neither did I.
Look, I did
what you had to, but at what cost? We both know how this argument goes. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that.
Может
I don't
быть,
mean to be a
Лонгман, не
doddering
знаю.
old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Так. Смотрим.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. It goes back years.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. We can mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
О, Вики,
Yes, Miss Vale.
Вики.
She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Блин. О, боже. Пацаны, ну и что делаем? О, Вики. О, или Джеймс Гордон, блин. Игра все-таки. Ну, выбор непростой, да? Ну, по логике, правильно, наверное, дать, конечно, комиссару, да? Держись юбки. Блин, интересно, тут можно с Вики потом чики-брики сделать? Держись юбки. Ладно, Лонгман, доверюсь тебе.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth. She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman...
By any means necessary.
Держусь
Whatever Falcone
юбки.
is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Так, yeah.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
Don't question it. Just publish it.
I'm a reporter. Questions go with the territory. But thank you. Seriously. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media...
Это часть. Ладно, защищаем ее.
Falcone has a way of handling reporters he doesn't like.
Ну ладно,
I
да?
could be putting myself in real danger by trying to expose him.
I'll protect you, I promise.
Chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not Batman. I always think, crime in this city, it's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head...
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Я доверяю Гордону.
Lieutenant Gordon. He has his badge in the right place.
Yeah, well, I hope that's enough. Sometimes the rest of the force, they have their own agenda. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
И все? Что? Да мне кажется, мне комиссар Гордон даже его поцеловал. Блин, тут перевод, конечно, не очень, как бы, вариант ответов имеется, но не всегда понятно, что имеется в виду. Но на русский редко хорошо переводят, это не Варкрафту. Нифига себе. Его ламба так умеет? Надо было сказать, это твоя работа. Что-то я вообще, если с ним, с этими девушками слишком мягко, я считаю.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Фига себе, дрон.
Nothing here.
Ну где он? В сортире, что ли?
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. couple of options for taking this guy down.
Да вот же ночью дрон такой. С колонной его свяжу. Так. Ага. Ага. Так. Это третий, да? О, вон
This
газ.
one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
С его головой, да. Так. Это четвертый. Это пятый. Связь. А, я уже связал. Вон еще правый. Это вода.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Not yet.
Reactivating drone cameras. Ready when you are.
Да блин, ну вот еще головорез. Раз, два. Два, три, четыре, пять. А, ну все, ну там один лишний. Вот этого чела. Как мы? Вот этого. Ну все. Давай, Альфред. Все, готов. Ну да, по идее, готов. А, видимо, он меня поэтому и спросил. Все, вхожу. А, вот надо еще раз просто связать, наверное. Вот так. И Альфред меня спросит, по идее.
Bruce,
Да.
have you formulated your plan of attack?
Да. Вхожу.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Я. Е. Ку. Ух, ни хрена себе, ему больно по-любому. Как он сейчас shift-ку будет. Фу. Фу. Вниз. Хорош, блок. Лево. Чё за жердяй? Он псих?
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want guts! The hell?
Нате в жопе.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me. EMP armed.
Пытки. Да, предрезист играл.
You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn... Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falcone.
Только в одну часть, кажется, или в две. Не во все прям. О май гад.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Кайф. Блин, ну по руке больно.
Spare yourself the pain, old man.
Yeah, I've been through worse.
Да, по-моему.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Oh, wait. Christ almighty.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Нифига себе разворот. Точнее поворот, но у меня разворот, так как русский не родной.
Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Что? По Бэтмену стреляют? Офигели? Получено достижение. Комната с красивым видом.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. Wayne even refused to go on record when asked to defend his family's legacy. In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt,
Так я не пожал
who are we
руку.
left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Матерь Божия. Пацаны, какой поворот. Получено достижение семейной тайны. Так. Вы... А, тут статистика есть какая-то. Вы... За что на деда накричал, не говори. А, смотрите, то есть я поступил как меньшинство, да? Обычно Харви берут. Вы 14% отклонений предложения Вики помочь. А, то есть большинство дают интервью все-таки. А, милосердие проявил. Ну да, вот, а что там? Нифига себе, прикиньте, половина Бэтменов, которые играют в эту игру, они кровожадные, реально. Офигеть. А чё Альфред на меня гнал? Мы меньше... Блин, нифига себе! Это настолько любит комиссара Гордона. Смотрите, то есть настолько любит комиссара, а не Вики, да? Что как бы... Странно. Я думал, наоборот, все за Вики идут. Ну ладно. А, 82, то есть 18% кровожадным. А иногда, что ли, выкидывают его? Ну ладно. Так, парни, ну это первый эпизод, уже поздно, но я не знаю, как вам понравилось, нет. В принципе, мне очень понравилось, я не знаю, как вам, наверное, было чуть поскушнее. потому что я там не читал, но я больше погружался. В целом, в принципе, я могу и один допройти, но могу и подрубать на на моментах, да. Ну, дальше там, потому что вроде 5 эпизодов, кажется, у меня. Вот, поэтому могу и подрубать в целом. Один эпизод мы прошли. Вот. Просмотрели. Ну, завязка только начинается, поэтому такие дела. Да уже спать надо идти, если... Ладно, давайте посмотрим. В следующем эпизоде.
Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
That scoop you brought me on Falcone helped me more than you could possibly know. I owe you one.
I'm sure Falcone's taken harder beatings in the past. Hopefully, this one knocks something useful out of him.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Везде, следите за приключением об этом везде, где продаются комиксы или книги, окей. Парни, ну давайте, да, тогда, как я буду в следующий раз включать, я обязательно, ну, стрим запущу тогда, да. Соответственно, первый эпизод мы прошли, было прикольно, мне очень понравился. Я вообще не знал, что мне такого плана игры могут зайти, но Бэтмен прям, типа, четко. Ладно, всем спасибо большое. Надеюсь, вам было не очень скучно. Увидимся, вот, и не спойлерите себе игру тогда. Я подрублю в следующий раз. Все, до связи, всем жму руку, спокойной ночи. Берегите себя, уважайте старших. Все, чмоки.